So what do you do if a job cancels? Hello again. So, as it's my anniversary, well, officially it's my anniversary tomorrow, I thought I would share my love with you guys and give you 3 videos. I'm a generous guy, what can I say? Before I start, I just want to give a bit of a shout out for Tom for TG Logistics, and only because I've just watched his video and he's feeling a little bit left out, God bless him. And he's called out Anvil and he's called out Neil, but I thought I would call you out, my friend. We have missed you a little bit and it's good to see you back. So, question is, what do you do if you have a shipper cancel on you? Now, a bit of a story time, because this happened to me about 3-4 weeks ago. And I'll be honest with you, I was raging about it. Basically what happened was I was around the Sheffield area and I'd done a job, my first job of the day. I got over to Sheffield, I pulled up and there were a couple of jobs bouncing about. So I bid it on. I had 3 bids that I had in live at the time. So first come, first serve. Shipper rings me, will not be mentioning any names, and they said, are you available to do that job? And I went, yes, I'm available, not a problem. It was a good job for me. It was taking me closer to where I wanted to be, and there was about, I think it was 18 miles drive to get there. So I sets off, all quite happy. I've had all the information through, generally straightforward. And I'm approaching my pickup point and I get a phone call. So I get a phone call and it's the shipper. And they went, really sorry, that job is cancelled. Right, okay, no worries. So I was actually on a roundabout when they rung me, so I went round the roundabout, pulled up on my left-hand side. Now this pickup was 0.7 to 0.8 miles away. It was literally at the bottom of the hill on the left, according to my maps. I could see on my maps the destination I was going to. So I'd driven 17 miles. So I said to the shipper, he went really quiet. Really sorry about that, he said. And then he went quiet. And I said, right, okay, well, we just need to organise a cancellation fee then. And he said to me, I'm really sorry, we can't give you a cancellation fee because you're not actually on site. To which I replied, with all due respect, I've just drove 17 miles. I am literally a minute away, if that. I'm virtually here. I am virtually here. And I've done the 18 miles. So he said, I'm sorry, nothing I can do. Right, okay. So I was a little bit annoyed. I had a bit of a rant and I messaged a few of my my YouTubers and I was venting to them. Now, when you do get a job, you'll notice that some of the shippers will give you quite a lot of information, and in the information they will have their terms and conditions, and at the bottom it'll say, by accepting this job you're accepting our terms and conditions. Okay, that's one point. The second point is, what about my terms and conditions? So I charge a £25 cancellation fee. That is my charge that I would charge. There's a bit of a standoff, isn't there? Anyway, this particular shipper had some terms and conditions on it, but nowhere on there did it say anything about cancellation fee. Nothing. It didn't say we won't pay it unless you're on site. It didn't say anything at all. No information whatsoever. So I was left in limbo with it. Bit annoyed. And the other thing is, I'd had 2 jobs in at 2 bids in at the time, I could have got one of them jobs. So I've lost out. I've lost out on mileage. I've lost out on time. I've lost out on doing another job. I have lost out. So what do you do? So dead simple, what you do is you invoice them. Now, to this point, I have not been paid for that invoice. It's not due yet anywhere. And I don't know if I'm going to get paid for that invoice. But I have invoiced the shipper. I came home, I went onto the CX, and I created an invoice for that shipper, because all the information's on the CX. And I put it on as a £25 cancellation fee. I got the CX number, the job number, off the original job, and I put that on, so at least then they've got a reference. They know it's been cancelled, they know it's gone on the CX. And then worst of all, can I just say, that same, I was still knocking about that area, that same job came on later on, same shipper. So I think what's happened is, I think they've cancelled it, their customers cancelled it, or they wanted it a bit later, so they've cancelled it with me and then they've reposted it. Really, really naughty, really naughty. But to not be in a position to even discuss a cancellation fee, in my eyes, and in probably everyone else's eyes, it's out of order. So we wait to see what happens. I also took photos, I took screenshots of the job and the information of their terms and conditions. And I hope it doesn't go to a situation, but if I do need to contact the CX and put a complaint in, I will do. And if that invoice is not paid, I can always go down the lines of, you owe me a fee. Because realistically, as much as I'm doing a job for them, they've also asked me to do that job. So they should be in a situation where they're giving me a cancellation fee. So that's what I would do. That's what I have done. If I get paid for it or not, I don't know. We will wait and see. Hope it helps you guys. Look forward to the next video. 50 time.